You. Yeah, you, mom, that, what's going on? You ready for Christmas? You ready for Christmas 2019? Alright, watch what's gonna happen, eh? So for those of you joining me tonight, those who did not understand a single word I said at the beginning of this video, let me break it down for you in standard English. I basically asked, hey, how are you? Are you ready for Christmas 2019? Well, tonight it's gonna be fun, interesting, and pretty amusing. We're gonna be doing something very exciting. The top 5 things that Caribbean households do at Christmas. I know based on, your cultural background, your maybe religious preference, people do things differently at Christmas, but the Caribbean, we have standard practices. Let's talk about those top 5 things, starting with number 5, that every Caribbean household does around Christmas. Okay, so number 5, they buy vanilla. That's how, okay, some of them say vanillin, some of them say vanilla. However you call it, however they call it. I think in different Caribbean islands, different parts of Guyana, even depending on where you're from, people say different things. So the vanillin or the vanilla is the plastic thing that you lay out on the floor. It's sort of a carpet, sort of a plastic carpet that covers the entire floor. So every household usually buy that or a brand new carpet for Christmas. So moving on now, we're down to number 4. Caribbean households do at Christmas. Number 4 things that they do. In Guyana, it is customary to buy half case of shandy, half case of Malta, apples, grapes, walnuts, and these things are associated with Christmas because throughout the year they're very expensive, and it's not something that we would usually do or use only except around Christmas time, because we think of it as a luxury. So these are some of the things that we indulge in around Christmas time, and so our families, they go all out and they're extras. Mostly every Caribbean household will cook up a storm. So they do this thing where they celebrate 12 days of Christmas. Is it 12 or 6? It's 12 days of Christmas. What am I saying? They would be so ashamed of me. So yeah, we do 12 days of Christmas, and then for every day there is something different, something special. For day 1, we have pepper pot and bread in Guyana, homemade bread for Christmas. For lunch, we have something like macaroni cheese and baked chicken. And then for dinner, something simple. And then on day 2, we have like baked ham. I'm pretty sure that these things are, of course, switched around on different days. It could be ham on the first day or pepper pot on the second day. But these are some of the things that we do in Guyana around Christmas. And with the other Caribbean islands, they also do something similar. I'm not fully aware of what those names are, but I am sure that they mix things that are similar to us, but only a different name, as is with a lot of foods around the world. Okay, so we're down to number 2. Okay, so we're down to number 2. I had to count to make sure because I kind of lost track of 5, 4, 3. So yeah, we're down to number 2, and every Caribbean house, if you walk through the streets in the islands, in Guyana, wherever you go at Christmas, you will think it is a carnival. No offense to my Caribbean people, I love it. I love it. They go all out, so they buy icicle lights, and they just stream them down we call it roof. They stream them down the roof or the ceiling. They even stream them down the staircase, and they put the garlands around the windows. So it's kind of like a really beautiful array of colors, and it's kind of like a big competition among people in the streets. And so they go all out with their decoration. And then inside they do, beautiful decorating as well. We put up our streamers and our balloons and our little, apart from which, before doing all that, they do turn the house upside down. A few weeks before Christmas, everything is emptied from the cabinets. The sofa is turned upside down. Everything is just a big mess. in the house because, you know, they climb and scrub the walls. Christmas is such a big thing in Guyana and the Caribbean that people really go all out, and it's may seem materialistic to some, but you know, this is just our way of celebrating Christmas. The term for that is, they call it broke up before Christmas. Broke up before Christmas, or break up before Christmas, meaning that, you know, they take the house apart, and then closer to Christmas, like Christmas Eve day, everybody is scrambling to get their house decorated and pack all these little glasses back in the cabinet. And it is just, it is just crazy, but it's also fun at the same time. And we're winding down to number one. The final, most crazy but truth. It is a fact that every person in the Caribbean will be painting their houses at Christmas, whether it be the walls inside, whether it be their wooden fences, whether it be the staircase. If they're not painting, if they're going down to Terminal and get a bucket of paint for paint, they go in and buy sandpaper and lacquer and scrape the furniture and lacquer all over. Because you know what? That is just how Caribbeans do Christmas. And there you have it, guys. That is the top 5 things that Caribbeans do at Christmas. Feel free to share your top 5 things that you do with me in your country, or you know, wherever you're from. If you were from a country that celebrates Christmas in several different ways, like you know, such as a melting pot like New York, where we have so many different people from different walks of life and they do things differently, please feel free to share your comments below. Feel free to do so. And once again, thank you for watching, and do stay tuned for more to come with your girl Whitney.